What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. We just got back from doing a ride on the Road Glide. It's a beautiful day here, and the only reason that my garage door is down is because they're doing some construction outside of my house, and it's a little bit noisy out there. Wanted to hop on here today and make kind of a quick video on why I ride a motorcycle and why I think you should too. We're going to start by giving you guys what I think 3 or 4 benefits of riding a motorcycle are. And to do that, we're going to jump into some clips of me riding, and I'll do some voiceover work, but stick around until the end, and I'll clip back to either here or out on the road somewhere, and I will give you the reasons why I ride a motorcycle. So, why should you ride a motorcycle? Well, let me break it down. Here are my top 5 reasons that'll make you want to throw a leg over one and hit the road. My number 1 reason is adventure. There's no better way to experience the world than from the seat of a motorcycle. Every twist of the throttle brings new roads, new views, and new stories. It's not just travel, it's a journey that hits all 5 senses. Adventure isn't a luxury. On 2 wheels, it's a way of life. As humans, we have a natural desire to want to explore, see new things, see new places, and in my opinion, a motorcycle is one of the best ways that you can do that. It's not always the most comfortable. You will at times be exposed to rain, various types of weather, heat, cold, you name it. But it's that sense of adventure and having all 5 senses firing on all cylinders that, in my opinion, makes you feel the most alive when you're riding. The number 2 reason is to challenge yourself. Riding isn't always easy, and that's the point. Whether it's mastering slow speed turns, navigating rough terrain, just getting out of your comfort zone, motorcycling will push you to grow. You'll get sharper, braver, and more confident on every ride you take. There's weather, rough roads, challenges and circumstances that will challenge you both mentally and physically. Road conditions, bike issues, getting past all these things and solving problems can be very gratifying. Third reason, for the mental health benefits. Ever heard of throttle therapy? Riding clears your head like nothing else. No emails, no stress. It's the hum of your engine and the road ahead. Forces you to be present. And that presence, that's peace. For many of us, it's the best therapy out there. A motorcycle requires your entire concentration. You'll have moments that will allow you to reflect and be grateful. You'll focus on new and different things, which will give you new perspective. However, there is no substitute for professional help if you need it. Number 4 is the physical benefits. You'd be surprised. Riding a bike works your body more than you think. Core strength, balance, coordination. It's a low impact workout that doesn't feel like one. And if you're riding off-road or on a big adventure bike, you'll feel it tomorrow in the best kind of way. And the last and final reason that I think you should buy a motorcycle is the motorcycle community. Whether the adventure community or the cruiser community, the motorcycle community, in my opinion, is almost second to none. It connects you to something bigger. You share one thing in common, and that's the love for motorcycles and everything on 2 wheels. You make friends quickly, lifelong friends. I've made more lifelong friends through riding a motorcycle than I have in pretty much every other facet of my life. Even if you only see them once a year or every 2 years, the friendships remain. It's a community that wants to help each other. Through campfire stories, roadside help, ride meetups, it's really a tribe like no other. So if you're on the fence, consider this your sign. Ride for the adventure, ride to grow, ride for your mind, your body, and the people you'll meet along the way. Because life's better on 2 wheels. We'll see you out there. Thanks for sticking it out all the way to the end. So let's get into the reasons why I ride. So I started riding a motorcycle a little late in life. The first bike I actually ever bought that I did any significant amount of traveling on was my 2020 Africa Twin. That honestly was life changing. If you're having a bad day, ride your bike. Having a good day, ride your bike. You need to think about things, ride your bike. You don't want to think about anything, go ride your bike. For me, riding a motorcycle it can help provide clarity, can give you just some mental space. You put your helmet on, you just go for a ride. You get time to think, or either time to not think, but it also requires you to focus and not focus on all the bad things. Like riding a motorcycle requires you to concentrate on the here and now. You can't think about what's behind you, only just like what's going on with you on the bike in that moment. I like to tell people that riding a motorcycle compared to a vehicle is like in a vehicle, you're watching a movie. On a motorcycle, you're in the movie. The feeling of riding, of cutting through space, of having the freedom and control over a vehicle is not something that you just don't get it in a car or a truck or anything else. I can understand the need for speed in sports cars and all that stuff and different types of bikes, but there's very few things, in my opinion, I think that you get anymore where you have the level of control that you do on a motorcycle. For me personally, and this varies for everybody, I'm not saying that I have or I deal with any of these issues, but if you're having a day where you're a little more anxious or you're nervous about something, for me, a motorcycle will fix that. Having a day where you're not feeling the best, for me, a motorcycle will fix that. Now, a motorcycle is in no way a substitute for professional help, and if you need that, I would highly recommend it. But I'd also highly recommend trying a motorcycle out. You just might find that it's the therapy that you need. Now, I know, motorcycles are dangerous, and there's some people that think we're crazy for even getting on one, but what do we do anymore that isn't a little bit dangerous, really? But to me, the benefits, whether it's mentally, physically, and everything else I've already talked about in this video, make the risk 1,000% worth it. So, hope this video helps if you've been on the fence about maybe getting a motorcycle. I'd highly recommend you get one and try it. Take one for a test ride even. If you have a friend that'll let you borrow theirs, take it out for a spin. Pretty confident by the time you're done, you'll know exactly what I mean. Appreciate you guys watching this one. This one's a little different than what I'll be doing most of the time, but thanks for sticking out to the end for those of you that did. We'll see you in the next video.